Hello everybody, this is Claire Van Steenwyk coming to you from my home office once again. I want to talk to you a little bit about the political civil war that's going on in America today. And the cards they're using in this, the Socialist Democrats, is racism and the border actually. They're trying to prove we're racist when it comes to the police, us in general with election laws, the border issue about hating actually Hispanics, when we all know that you have Hispanics from all over Mexico, Central and South America, you have Asians coming in, you have people from Africa coming in, you have Chinese coming in, you have gang members coming in, drug pushers, child trafficking, women trafficking. That's what's going on at the border. But the Biden administration and the Socialist Democrats, Pelosi, Schumer, and all the rest of them want to make this about race, basically, and cops, and how cops are or should be defunded. And they had that shooting just this past week where that one young lady was trying to stab people, and now it was the cops' fault for shooting her. And I've heard commentators on different news networks talking about, well, she's young and this wasn't all that bad, and this, I don't know what they consider bad. I really don't anymore, because I don't think they have a standard. I think whatever happens in a community that they can turn into a race issue, they will. Now, the thing I find amusing about this is in Chicago, a Democrat district, a Democrat town, has been Democrat forever almost, and it's one of the worst cities and has high crime rates, killing blacks constantly. I'm going to give you, for instance, Chicago. Their murder rate is up 33%, and their shootings are up 41%. New York, 14% killings, 50% shootings. LA, 36% shooting. All run by Democrat socialists. All of them. And all have Democrat governors. Isn't that kind of funny? Gosh. But the press says nothing about all the murders that go on in Chicago. Black Lives Matter doesn't do marches there. Antifa doesn't do marches there. You don't see Waters going there and talking about justice there, do you? You don't see LeBron James opening his big mouth and saying you're next in that community, do you? Why is it? I submit to you the real racists are in the Democrat Party. And they're using the blacks in this country for anger and hate and reverse racism. They're teaching it in the schools. They want things taught in schools that shouldn't be. They seem to think that all the accomplishments that have been made since the founding of this country up to today are nothing. All the marches, the civil rights movement, Martin Luther King, all the advances we made in colleges and pro sports and everywhere else mean nothing. And when our founders founded this country and wrote the original Constitution, Bill of Rights, and Declaration of Independence, they knew we weren't perfect. They knew it. This is a republic in progress, and that's what they don't want. They don't want a republic form of government. They want socialism, and they'll use whatever they have to use to get it. They don't give a damn about any of us. I submit to you that if we can unite behind the fact that we are a republic, this is our freedom they're twiddling away. Basically, this is the one world government people, the globalists, the big major multinational corporations like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, General Motors, and others want to do business around the world, and they'll sell their soul for a loaf of bread to China, and they've proven that already. So is Biden and his son. We have to fight back with this with statistics. The article I put with this, the blog, if you want to call it that I put with this video, has links to all kinds of information. It's going to show you the ratio. I'm going to give you one ratio, real simple. Black on black murders, 81% of all murders in the black community are committed by other blacks. 81%. That leaves 19% to be divided amongst whites, Asians, Hispanics, police, and others. So where is the real racism here? What is really going on in America? Why is it they won't speak out about this? The reason is their hatred is taking this forward. Abortion in that community is terrible. It has been targeted by the Planned Parenthood people since it existed. You have lost millions upon millions of black children in the womb. People that could have been doctors, lawyers, chemists, engineers, and moved the ball forward in that whole community. They're gone. Maybe Someone that may have been a chemist might have found a cure for cancer. Who knows? We'll never know. They're not here. That's sad. That's the state of politics in America. The Socialist Democrats don't give a damn about us, our freedoms, our future, this nation as a whole. They care about power. They're looking for power, not just in America. They're looking for power around the world. That's what these people want. That's what these globalist business people want. That's what people like Soros want. They want a one world government and Agenda 21. That's what they want, and we can't give it to them. And my recommendation to anybody that's listening to me, and I don't care what party you're in, start looking at our republic as it's in jeopardy. Our republic. They want to family-manly transform us into a socialist nation. And I have people in the Democrat Party that attack me on Facebook and other pages talking about this isn't true, this isn't true. You don't know what the facts are, or you refuse to accept them. It's just that simple. It's just like the recount in Arizona. If you recount the same ballots over again, without looking at some of the rules and some of the laws that were violated when they cast those ballots, you're going to end up with probably the same damn result. That's the sadness of it. We need some election laws, and I submit to the people in Arizona that are watching this, the people that are in office at present aren't the people we need to put back in 2022 election cycle, because they're the ones that have overseen this entire mess anywhere from 2, 4, 6, 10 to 12 years. They've been there since 2010. Some of them didn't be before. They just flip from one house to the other, from the House to the Senate, from the Senate to the House. They just go back and forth, or they run for a higher office like ye did and others. This state is corrupt in politics. Hobbs is doing things she shouldn't have done. She took money from overseas people, and you know that's wrong. It's against the law to take monies from foreign entities, and she did it. So she needs to go to jail. She needs to be taken out of office. She needs to be put down. That's what needs to happen to her and others. We as a people in the state of Arizona and the other 49 states need to unite behind people that will serve us the people and protect, support, and defend the United States Constitution and our freedoms and our God-granted rights and our republic. That's what we need. I want to thank you for listening to this, and I'm asking you once again, I have a website, voteforclaire.com. That's F-O-R, voteforclaire.com. On there is a link to sign my petition to get on the ballot. I hope you'll look at it. But take a look anyway, even if you don't agree with me, and see what I'm commenting on. We need to get together. And I'm going to have a program in the next week or two about something else, about the real takeover of our country and how they're going to use the so-called China virus pandemic, whatever you want to call it, and global warming to do this to us. So stay tuned. I'm not the, what did they call me? Someone who made people feel like I was a person who saw a boogeyman behind every bush in 2012 when I ran against Flake, when I talked about China and globalism and everything else that was going on. Now all of a sudden I'm not. These same people have told me we should have listened to you then. I wasn't lying then, and I'm not lying now. All right? I want to thank you for listening in. Keep us in your prayers. We'll keep you in ours. And remember, pray for our nation as a republic. That's where our freedom lies, in a republic, not in a socialist democracy. Thank you once again. God bless you. Stay safe. And remember, united we will stand. If they continue to divide us, we'll fall. And hate is not something we accept here. For anybody that listens to me that knows I'm a Christian, understands you can hate sin but not a sinner. You can hate the sin they commit but not the sinner that commits them. We have too many people in churches all over this country preaching hate off their pulpits. These people should be thrown out of the church, and you should get people that understand the love of Christ to do your work for you. God bless you and thank you. Stay tuned for the next one. Bye for now.